Calculating surface area on a pyramid. So a pyramid is a square as a base, a square pyramid, and it has 4 equal triangles around it. That's if it's square. If it is not square, you can still have a pyramid. The square ones are a little bit easier. So when we're calculating the surface area means all of the area on the outside. So we're going to draw a net. And a net is a 2-dimensional figure of a 3-dimensional object. So it's like if you were to unfold the pyramid, what would it look like? So we're going to unfold it. So you'd have a square base with 4 triangles around it. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to write in all of the lengths that you know. So this is 24, 24, 24, 24. This is called the slant height. And what it ends up being is the height of a triangle. So all of the heights are 18. It's not a very good drawing. Okay. Now that we have it drawn, I want you to label all the sides that are the same. So nothing similar to the base. There's only one base. But we have 4 equal triangles with all the same lengths. So when we calculate the surface area, we're going to add 1A and 4 B's. So the area of the square will be the length times the width, so 24 times 24. The area of the triangle will be 4 times the base times the height, so 24 times 18 divided by 2. So here's our formula to calculate the surface area of this pyramid. 24 times 24 is 576. 24 times 18 divided by 2 is 216. Times 4 is 864. So altogether, the surface area will be 1,440. And I didn't write the units on, but they were meters. And we always express surface area as units squared. So make a little note of this. So our final answer is 1,440 meters squared. Okay, for this pyramid, it's a little bit different because we don't actually know our slant height. So the line that goes down the middle is actually meaning if you had a line right down the middle of the pyramid up to the height. So if you can imagine, if you drew a line to the end, and the slant height would make a right triangle to the center of the circle. So here's the slant height. Here's to the center of the pyramid, not the circle. I don't know why I just said that. And here's the height of the pyramid. So this will be 9. This will be half of 24. So 12. And this is a right triangle. So to find our slant height, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. So the height squared plus the base squared is equal to our slant squared. So 12 squared plus 9 squared is equal to s squared. If you add that all up, it's 255, the square root of it, because we want to find just the s, so 15 is equal to our slant. So the slant height is 15. So if we were to draw the net, we have a square pyramid, we have all of our equal triangles. This is 24, 24, 24, 24, and all of the heights are 15. And we have 1A, just the base, and 4 equal triangles. So we'll label them all B. So the surface area is going to be equal to A plus 4B. Our A is going to be 24 times 24 plus 4 times the base, 24, times the height, which is 15, divided by 2. Because the area for a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So 24 times 24 is 576. And if you multiply 24 times 15 divided by 2 is 180. Multiplied by 4 is 720. So type that into your calculator. That's what you should get. And if you should add it all together, the surface area will be equal to 1,296 centimeters squared. Okay, the last example. This one's a little bit different because it is not a square pyramid. The bottom's base numbers, the length and the width, are not the same. So we're going to have to find the slant of 2 different triangles. The first triangle will be the slant on this side. So we're going to draw the net first. So we have the net 10 and 5. That looks bad. 10 and 5. There we go. And then we have our triangles and our triangles there. Now, this slant height that is blue goes with the 10. So the triangle that we would have here has our red, which is 4, and our blue, half of 5 is 2.5. So this is how we're going to find our slant height for the blue. So 4 squared plus 2.5 squared is equal to slant squared. You should get 22.25 on your left side. Square root both sides, and you get 4.72 is your slant. So this is 4.72 and 4.72. Now we also have to find the slant height for this triangle. So this triangle, half of this would be 5. So we have our triangle here. The height is 4. Half of 10 is 5. So we have 4 squared plus 5 squared equals slant squared. You should get 41 on the left side is equal to s squared. Square root both sides, and you should get 6.4 as your slant. So these are our green slants. They are 6.4. Now we're going to label them. So we have 1A. We have 2 blue B's. And we have 2 green C's. So our surface area is going to be equal to A plus 2B plus 2C. The area for A is length times width. B is 2 times the base times the height divided by 2. And C is also a triangle, so 2 times the base times the height divided by 2. And if you can notice, you multiply by 2, then divide by 2. So these are going to cancel. These are going to cancel. So the length and the width is 10 times 5. The base times the height for the blue is 10 times 4.72. And the green is 5 times 6.4. So this should equal 50 plus 47.2 plus 32. So your total surface area should be 129.2 meters squared. So there's a couple more steps for this one, same process altogether.